My topic, I thought when I started, my off topic, given the general focus on adhesives and other areas. But I was delighted to hear that you're going to start an IPR, so that makes this topic quite timely. Now, I realize that patent law would be rather new for most of you. So I have a video that is shown on the first slide, a YouTube presentation that sort of complements what I'm talking today. Okay. I can hear a lot of background noise. Is that I'm not okay, sorry. Oh, okay, how am I doing?
Sir?
Am I doing okay?
No, sir. Sir, you are visible, but you have to present the screen, sir. You have to click on the present the screen.
Okay, I thought I did that.
In the Google. No, sir. No, sir. You have to give it again.
Okay, okay. All right. So present.
Bottom present screen option
Sir,
is
at the bottom you have present now, sir.
Yes, let me try that.
Okay, okay.
Just try to click on the present screen option
Okay, well,
at the bottom of the screen.
Sir, if you keep the cursor at
The last one in the bottom toolbar.
okay. See, I'm not. I am on my PowerPoint on my laptop. I don't. Okay, here. Okay, I think I'm okay. Present now. Okay.
Present now. Then share the screen.
Enter your.
present now, you have options, sir. First option you have your entire screen, sir. First option.
Yes, I just did that. Okay.
After clicking present now, you get three options. And press the first option, sir. Your entire screen.
Okay. Well, I am. I'm trying. Let's see.
Technology with a biorefinery concept which harmonizing circular economy. Though her innovative research, she has been granted with 3 international and 8 national patents, of which 10 technologies have been transferred to different industries and agricultural stakeholders. Professor Banerjee guided 34 PhDs, published 199 articles, 49 book chapters, authored and edited a book entitled Environmental Biotechnology, Oxford University Press, and omics-based approaches in plant biotechnology with its premier publishers. Now, I welcome Professor Bintu Banerjee, Madam, to deliver the lecture. Thank you, Madam.
Thank you. Thank you very much for your nice introduction. And, you know, when a teacher is talking something, and if he or she finds that some of their very good students are also attending the similar webinar or lecture, so they feel extremely happy. The similar thing is there with me. Today morning when I saw one of my students is attending this particular webinar, you cannot imagine that yes, how much is my happiness to see my student after a long time. Because when they were here, they were a budding scientist and they have flourished now. And I feel happy to see them, and my best wishes are always there with them, that wherever they will be flourishing like that. So with this brief introduction, let me start my today's lecture. So I think you must have understood that yes, about whom I'm talking. It is Gallapati Vijay Kumar. So he was the student of mine, and he is now full-fledged faculty of some of the institutions here, and he is attending this particular course webinar. So I'm just so he has made my day today. So I'm really very happy, GVK. So that is why by looking at him, when I saw that his face is there, so I was so happy. I started asking GVK, are you there? Are you there? So still it is me and my students who are working together, and I feel proud to introduce him among you people. So with this brief background, so let me start my today's lecture, for which I'm here. I would like to extend my thanks to Dr. Chandana for giving me this opportunity to address you, and my sincere thanks to Anna sir, who had I had a long association with him, and my best regards to him for remembering me and for recommending my name for this particular webinar. So with this brief introduction, I would like to start my today's lecture on environmental pollution, and when it is the pollution and the environment is polluted, what are the different biotechnological intervention that one can go for abatement of that particular pollutants. So this is the this is all about today's my gist. So let us first start with the pollution. What is pollution? How we can identify the pollutants? So pollution is the introduction of contaminant. That means we, the most developed species in this world, we decide that what is our requirement, what we need and what we don't need. So accordingly, we decide our which is detrimental for the environment, for the society, and it is equally detrimental for us. So that those things, how we are identifying, that causes instability, disorder, and it is having some harmful effect or discomfort to the particular system, that is the ecosystem. So pollution can take the form of chemical substance, or it may be in the form of other sources like noise, like heat, like light, and so on. So suppose if somebody is shouting to top of the voice, many a time we don't like that, and we are telling, oh my goodness, this is a noise pollution. Sometimes heat and light is also causing pollution to the environment. So if we categorize the type of pollution, then we find that noise is there in one hand, air is there in other hand, and then the rest of the things can be categorized as water pollution, soil pollution, and these are all linked with land and water. So it is having a direct impact on our daily life activities, and along with that, the human intervention which are there are creating some pollution which are extremely toxic for the human being. And we talk about the radioactive pollution, pollutants or radioactive pollution. So coming to this air pollution. Now when we are talking about the air pollution, that means we cannot see this type of pollutants. I will be coming to the example, specific example later on in some of my other slides. Just I have shown you that, yes, you see here some industry, they are releasing some fumes, and that is coming and getting dissolved to the environment, and it takes some time. When the environment is totally clean, the dissemination of these particular fumes takes few seconds to few minutes to get it dissolved, the environment. But with the gradual accumulation of these type of fumes or dirt or dust or particulate matter in this environment is also start feeling heavy, and that is creating all sorts of problems. Now when I'm just showing, you see here the environment in winter, you see you cannot see the sky. That entire thing is so drowsy, and you see no clear picture can be seen, and sometimes it is creating a fatal accident, and it has got a detrimental impact on the health hazard and the living being. So this air pollution, there are different causal agent for this air pollution, and when we are just categorizing them, what we find that automobiles and domestic fuels are contributing majorly on this air pollution, followed by fire, high proportion of undesirable gases which are getting emitted from different industries, different product process development, which maybe some of these are the carbon monoxide, carbon sulfur dioxide, NOx, that this CO2 and emission to this atmosphere, greenhouse gases, and so on. I think many of you are knowing very much. So that is the reason. Recently, I think recent past, I think in Delhi, you have seen that the new concept of odd even vehicle has been introduced. Why it is so? Because what is the different attempt to reduce the emission from the vehicle. That is the only objective, and that may be the reason that to reduce the number of vehicle, the odd even this concept has come into the picture. If you see here in 1980s, you see so beautiful pictures are there, and if you see 2019, you see that the level of that clear sky is how drowsy here, and it is not only the drowsy, and we cannot see the environment properly, we cannot see the clear
Screen, there's my last name, Melitho, with this. Now, this work is copyrighted. So for a lot of practical purposes, if you want to this is a practical thing from this course, from this lecture you can take. So if you write something, a book, you can